Hello students, in this video we are going to see the grammar chapter tense and its divisions and parts. Okay, we had already seen that tense is divided into three: past tense, present tense and future tense. In our previous classes we had completed past and present tenses. Okay, let's continue the session with future tense. Okay, the future tense also has four parts in it: future indefinite or simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. Future indefinite. The simple future tense is used to refer to actions that will take place after the act of speaking or writing. For example, I shall play, he or she will play. So, in order to refer to the actions that will take place in future time, we are using simple future. Let's see the structure. I, we, you, they, he, she, it. For all these subjects, we have to add a shall or will plus the main verb or root verb. That is the structure. Let's see an example. I will go to my dance class tomorrow. Okay, so will, the verb which is the verb used for future tense, and go the base form of the verb. Okay, so simple future tense is used to talk about things which we can't control. It expresses the future fact. For example, I shall be 20 next Saturday. It will be Christmas next week. We will know our exam results in May. And the simple future tense is used for an action that will take place in the future. For example, I shall come with you. She will send it tomorrow. Glory will write me a letter. Keywords for identifying simple future are tomorrow, day after tomorrow, the next day, the next week, the next month, the next year, in future, soon, shortly. The next one is future continuous tense. The future continuous tense is used to describe actions ongoing in the future. The future progressive is used to refer to continuing action that will occur in the future. So in simple words, the future continuous tense is otherwise known as future progressive, and it will be used for expressing the actions which will be continuing in the future time. For example, I shall be playing. He or she will be playing. Okay, let's see the structure. For all these subjects, I, we, you, they, he, she, it, we have to add a shall be or will be plus base form of the verb plus ing form. That is the structure for future continuous tense. Let's see an example. The water will be touching the roof of the bridge very soon. So, future continuous tense represents an action as going on at some time in future. It refers to an action taking place continuously at a point in the near future. Example, they will be preparing for the exam. When I go home, my children will be studying. I will be watching television. So keywords for this tense: by this time next week, by this time next month, by this time next year. So by this time means in the same time, by that time next year or next week, some action will be going on. Okay, let's see the next part of future tense. Future perfect tense. The future perfect is used to refer to an action that will be completed sometime in the future before another action takes place. For example, I shall have played. He or she will have played. So, have played, I shall have played means before some another action takes place, I shall have completed my playing. Or he or she will have completed her playing, like that. Okay, let's see the structure. For all these subjects, I, we, you, they, he, she, it, we have to add shall have or will have plus past participle form of the root verb. Okay, let us see an example. He will have crossed the bridge by this time. Okay, so the future perfect tense is used to indicate the completion of an action by certain future time. Example, he will have left from there before you go to see him. I shall have written my homework by this time tomorrow. When he comes home, I shall have finished cooking. Keywords for this: by the end of this week, by the end of this month, by the end of this year, some action will have completed. Okay, the next one is future perfect continuous tense. The future perfect continuous tense is used to indicate a continuing action that will be completed at some specified time in the future. For example, I shall have been playing. He or she will have been playing. Okay, let us see the structure. For all these subjects, I, we, you, they, he, she, it, we have to add shall have been or will have been plus root verb plus ing. For example, I shall have been living in this house by next year. So, future perfect continuous tense indicates an action represented as being in progress over a period of time that will end in the future. It refers to a long continuous action in future. By next June, I shall have been living here for 2 years. When I go to Thailand, he will have been working there for 5 years. I will have been completing my studies by next May. Okay students, thank you. Have a nice day.